Good evening, everyone. Grace to you and peace from our Lord Jesus Christ. So, with sundown today, we began Holy Week. Since the beginning of Lent, we have been fasting and focusing on repentance in a special way. Now we have approached the time of the Paschal Mystery. This is the time where Christ the Lord, though being God of heaven and earth, humbled himself to die on a cross. A week ago, we celebrated the Annunciation of the Lord. At the Annunciation, Christ the Lord humbled himself to take on flesh in Mary's womb. Now on Palm Sunday, Christ, though being the King of Kings, does not come into his holy city riding on a horse, but on a humble donkey, as was prophesied by the prophet Zechariah. He had no appearance but only that of an ordinary man. Later this week, on Holy Thursday, we will see how Christ humbled himself to wash the feet of his disciples. He who is the Lord of heaven and earth washed the feet of his followers. The one who is the greatest is greatest in the fact that he makes himself to be the least. For Christ, who is God, washed the feet of his disciples. Later on at supper, Christ humbled himself to take on the appearance of bread and wine. For a humble loaf of bread and a humble cup of wine was transformed into his body and blood. Make yourselves to be as bread and wine. He also humbly complied with the Mosaic law's command at supper. Then he humbly submitted to the plan of God. On Good Friday, he humbly accepted the punishment for sin so that he could take it in the place for his church. Christ our King died. So you too, my friends, if you want to follow Jesus, humbly give up your lives for God and for one another. If you want to imitate Christ, humble yourself to be the servant of all those around you. If the Lord humbled himself even to die, you too ought to humble yourselves. In everything be humble as he humbled himself. It is my prayer that you have a blessed Holy Week, and that God may bless you this Holy Week and always. I will keep you up to date with everything as we are celebrating Holy Week and the Easter octave. I will be posting, and I will have no, content, but only reflections for each day of Holy Week and the Easter octave. Then afterwards, we'll start back up with content on my channel. Peace.